Hey everybody, I'm doing another Fallout 76 camp video specifically on a shelter. I know I'm not in the shelter at the moment. Some of you may be familiar with my spaceship build, or one of my spaceship builds. So I haven't really changed anything with it. It's pretty much the same as you probably remembered if you've seen my video. I've rearranged the interior a tiny bit in this section, and you'll see I have one of the shelters merged into my floor. And going with the theme of the spaceship, I'll take you inside and give you a tour of it. Okay, now we are inside of the shelter. You can tell it's the shelter because it's got all the shelter stuff. But I tried to make it look like it might be an area inside the hull of the ship somewhere. And this is what I came up with. So it's really difficult to build in here. And, well, I like how it turned out. I'll give you a tour. You guys can make up your own mind. So as you first enter, you have some cool stuff to look at. I've set this up kind of like a security station. Now, this was actually kind of a surprise that I got this door working the way I did with a wall. But it's actually right between the two sections of the shelter. So you come inside, again with the angled roof, and it looks like this is the end. Well, you guys all recognize the secret door Nuka-Cola machine, so give people a warning I'm coming in. And this is what I came up with for the interior. I personally really like how this turned out. It's kind of a command center or meeting room for high-level officials to deal with important matters. Have a drink, relax, and I did put ceilings inside of the shelter, trying to cover up. I don't like the shelters personally, so I've gone out of my way to hide most of it. So we have a bar, we have the meeting area. Over here we have some restrooms, so I'll take you inside. So we have his and hers, some wall decorations. Since we can't have sinks in the shelter, which is utterly ridiculous, I ended up using the Nuka station on this end. We'll go down to the men's end. And I used a chemistry bench for this one. The idea here is I wanted it to be pretty much self-contained as a bug out shelter or a meeting area that's completely self-sufficient from the outside world. I'll take you over to the employees only side. Go this way first. So crammed in a tinker's bench and a cooking station. I really hate that you can't clip all the way to the wall on most of this. This wooden crate is ridiculous. I don't know why they put it in there, but for some reason a floor snaps under it, so I used it. Weapon and armor bench. bar here. Actually, I really like how this turned out. Serve some drinks for when you're chilling out after a stressful meeting at the big table. And then in behind here, we have a couple military beds in case somebody needs to have a rest after a stressful meeting. I put the glow in the dark wallpaper above the glass, kind of give it a space feel, even though it's definitely not. But considering what we had to work with for shelters, I think this looks awesome. Again, my opinion. You guys feel free to say whatever you will in the comment section and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. I have not seen anyone do a build anything close to this yet, so I'm hoping I inspire other people to do some cool stuff.